Hey guys, my name is Imani, aka Enigmatic Flow, and I just briefly wanted to come on here and talk about my experience with PCOS as well as yoni steaming. I also talk a little bit about how I tie my goddess gown or yoni gown, and this is basically just my experience. So if it's cute for you, it's cute for you. It's 2021 and I'm trying out new things. Thank you for watching. So here we're starting with the baseline items I use, that being filtered water, teapots or pots, as well as herbs and blooms, like rosemary, eucalyptus, lavender, mugwort, and rose. Feel free to pause to check out some of the suggested herbal benefits, or you could do your Googles. I also have the cloth for my goddess gown, as well as other tools. So here I'm just filling up the slow cooker with water just to get it going. And slow cookers are good for keeping the water at a set high temp, but it'll never boil for real. I'm also prepping my herbs. I like to do 3, 5, or 7, and never more than a tablespoon and a half of each. Now, some experiences I've had with PCOS are both an absence of a period as well as prolonged cycles. And I'm talking 3 weeks with light spotting or 2 to 3 months with nothing. And though I'm a scientist, I never want to take birth control, so holistic wellness and wholeness are my only options. These herbs are here to serve that purpose. So here I'm just crushing and mixing them up a bit. This increases the surface area in hopes to not be wasteful and to get the most out of them in a short period of time. Prior to me pouring the water into the cooker, I took a shower and I further cleaned my space. I'd say boiling takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and I had 2 teapots for water, but you could actually do all of this in one pot. And I just like to dump all of the contents into my water source for max effect. Now here's how I tie my goddess gown. Feel free to pause if you need or rewind. There's obviously a visual, but there's also some written. And I've opted for a really long fabric just to not have too many moving pieces. This is about 7 yards and some change, and all I used was fabric and a hair tie. And even the hair tie is optional. There's basically a total of 3 knots, 1 from the middle and 2 at the end, and then you drape it like a halter until it's over your shoulders. Almost all tools I wanted to be dedicated to this process, so the process of yoni steaming, and this knit fabric basically falls into that category. This is extra though, so don't feel pressured to get one. A blanket or a towel works just fine. And if you have a box, you don't even really need the extra cloth. Next, we sit. During my steam, I did some breathing, mirror gazing, and scrolling, and there are many reasons why someone steams, and all are valid. Western research suggests that it's not beneficial, but with anything, you have to be committed to listening to your body as well as others and go from there. And I'm personally trying to do this more and more. Here, post-steam, cleanup is actually really easy for me, and after I steam, I do a releasing ceremony of sorts. But you could just pour it out or give it back to the earth. Again, it's all valid. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you have any comments, whether you have PCOS, endometriosis, anything like that, please let me know. If you've done this, if you do this, how you do it differently, any tips you would give, that's totally fine. Just let me know. Stay safe, stay sane, stay spiritual. Peace.